Hiya mums, right, let's get real for a minute. Have you noticed that your daughter's school is locking the toilets during the school day? Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? It's madness. I don't understand why. Oh, I understand why, but it's just like, for girls, it's not a great idea. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a serious health issue affecting our daughters. Imagine having to sit through lesson after lesson after lesson, physically uncomfortable because you're needing to go to the toilet and unable to focus because you just need to go. But you can't because the toilets are locked. This isn't just a minor blip, it's harmful. Sorry, but what teenager or who do you know who can go to the toilet on command? I know dogs can, but not all the time, and at a set time. Add to that going with every other teen girl in the school at the same time. One, there's not enough toilets in the world to let every teen girl go to the toilet at the same time. And two, if you have any extra needs, what does this ruling say to you? It says you're not important. And neither are your needs. And that's wrong. We're teaching our girls to understand what's going on with their bodies, not taking it away from them. So it's time we talk about it. So that's what today's session is about. So here's the thing. Our girls are already facing a hell of a lot of stresses at school and challenges. Exams, tests, friendship issues, social pressure, social media, plus of course their changing bodies and brain. When schools lock the toilets during the school day, they're creating hurdles around a basic need, sending the messages that your daughter's needs and comfort and well-being are negotiable, and that's wrong. This isn't just about rules. It's about their health and self-respect. And yes, I'm still talking about toilets here. And the impact, it's further reaching than people can ever think it is. Far more than people realise. So let's look at what this does to their health. When your daughter can't rely on toilet access, many start restricting their fluid intake to avoid needing to go to the toilet. This actually works the other way around. The more you resist, the more you need to go. And yes, I know this isn't just the girls who do this. We all do it from time to time when there's no access to a toilet around us. But staying hydrated is essential to our teenage girls, and especially for their developing body. Hydration supports their brain function, focus, and even mood regulation. If you're 5% dehydrated, it affects you massively, and it can cause headaches, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, socialising, and even kidney issues if long term. And this is not the idea. And what about girls with conditions like endometriosis and PCOS, so PCOS? These girls already face unique struggles with heavy periods, heavy bleeding, pain, needing more frequent toilet visits. It says it all really, doesn't it? And that's not even considering those girls with urinary issues who need regular toilet time to prevent infections. It's not rocket science, as I keep saying. By locking toilets, schools are forcing them to sit through lesson after lesson after lesson in pain, dismissed as disruptive if they need a break. And that's wrong. They're not being disruptive. They're genuinely needing the toilet. It's telling these girls that their comfort is secondary when really they're managing pain levels most of us wouldn't want to deal with for 5 minutes. We can't do this for our teenage girls. Of course, then there's the shame factor. Imagine being a teenage girl sitting in a classroom managing your period and having to put your hand up in class just to use the toilet. Just imagine it for a moment. I can imagine it. It's soul destroying and embarrassing. And it teaches you that your natural needs are not important and something to hide. More often than not, that hand gets ignored. And that's not good either. So this doesn't just cause anxiety in the moment, it leads to patterns or behaviours where girls ignore their bodies, their signals, setting them up for long-term health issues with self-care and even their health. And the impact goes even deeper. So think about how our girls feel in these moments. Anxious, frustrated, angry, and even ashamed of who they are and what they need to do. Over time, they may start eating and drinking less just to avoid needing the toilet. That's not just inconvenient, it's harmful to their health. When they limit food and water intake, they lose energy, they lose focus, they lose concentration, they lose emotional resilience, meaning arguments are more and more, turning their school day into a mental and physical challenge for them, day in, day out. These subtle changes can even lead to bigger issues like disordered eating. And none of us want that. It's not always about outright refusal of food. It's those gradual and tiny weeny restrictions that can start affecting their health. So mums, this is more than a policy. It's a message to our girls that their comfort and health come second to school. But if we don't speak up, who will? Imagine if we all came together to question these policies. If we wrote letters, met with schools, started petitions, and connected with other mums to show this matters and it's not on. If this resonates with you, which I hope it will, start by talking with your daughter about her experience of what's going on in her school. It may not be one size fits all. See how she's feeling about school toilets, policies, and listen closely to what she has to say. Reach out to other mums. There's strength and power in numbers together. So together we can reach out to school boards, attend meetings, and write letters to those people in power. Change often starts with a group of vocal, caring parents like us mums. And if you're looking for a supportive community around you, I invite you to join me, to join the Mum to Mum Connection. It's a safe space where mums obviously can openly share what's going on and support each other on issues just like these. So, if you'd like to learn more, connect with me via Instagram or Facebook with the word waitlist, and I'll send you all the details. Okie dokie. Take care. Ta-da.